I used to put this into a bowl with the tuna. I used to mix up some gravy, pour it in as if it was a milk, This was my equivalent of cereal, and then this was my milk. So I used to put this into a bowl with the tuna. I used to mix up some gravy, pour it in as if it was a milk, and then eat my bowl of tuna and veg.
Today we're just going to quickly see how long it actually takes to make a Herbalife breakfast in the morning, because
you know what, I'm gonna be different.
Okay.
I'm gonna be the typical personal trainer.
I'm also a personal trainer.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna be like the typical PT, like to Herbalife. I'm gonna have oats, banana, healthy fats, and protein.
What, are we going to argue?
We're going to argue. No, my oats and banana. My oats and banana and protein powder is better than your Herbalife shake.
Why?
Because I want to be. Because I want to be cool and fit in with the other PTs.
So you're having. So you're having oats. Are you actually?
No, I'm not really.
Right, that's what I thought. Because we know what happens when people eat oats in the morning. They get hungry by like 11 o'clock.
No, they don't. Oats are filled with jam-packed nutrition.
So we're going to do. We have been having Herbalife breakfast shakes for 5
years.
5 years now, and we are both PTs. Ash is about 1,000 times more qualified than I am. He is like some sort of nutrition fitness god, and I'm just.
I'm not a fitness god. I'm just a guy in front of a girl about to make a breakfast.
So what we're going to do is time, because this is the main problem. People say they don't have time to make breakfast in the morning. That's the main thing. They either don't have time, they don't know what to have, or when they have breakfast it makes them feel sick. So we are going to show you how quick it actually is to
Shall I tell you what my previous breakfast used to be?
Yes,
when I was like, oh my god, I'm not going to ever eat anything processed.
It's disgusting.
I'm going to be healthy. Yes.
So Ash used to have some wild breakfast. I remember before we met. So we met before we used to do Herbalife, and I used to have nothing for breakfast. So I used to have nothing, or I'd have white. You know the doorstep green.
Oh no. I'm right. Nothing to see here.
You know the white and green Hovis doorstop bread that was like literally that big. So I'd have two.
Nothing to see here.
I'd have 2 of those with some like jam on, or I would have some oats, or I would have nothing at all and then wouldn't eat till 1 o'clock. And then I used to eat everything. I used to have bottles. I used to meet Ash, and I used to have like a big litre bottle of Lucozade in my car. It was vile.
This used to be.
Oh my god. Oh.
This used to be my breakfast.
Your head's not.
I'm in.
Your head's not in it.
So yeah, I don't want to show off my crazy hair. I look like a mad scientist. My breakfast used to be.
You can't just do that.
So in my head, I was like, okay, look, protein, tin and tuna. This was my equivalent of cereal, and then this was my milk. So I used to put this into a bowl with the tuna. I used to mix up some gravy, pour it in as if it was a milk, and then eat my bowl of tuna and veg in the morning.
Why don't you make that now? Have it for breakfast.
Because I am plant-based. Have been. For how long? We haven't been eating chicken or meat for 4 years.
Oh, coming up to 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years.
And I've
3
not
Christmases.
had any fish for the last 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah, just before Christmas.
So we have fish occasionally. I have fish.
You have fish. I'm plant-based.
I was just.
I'm all about the plants.
I'm all about the animals. So Ash doesn't have that anymore. He used to have that for breakfast. I think it was because he thought he was a really cool PT and wanted to show people like how hardcore he was.
Just wanted to fit in with all the other PTs.
No other PT has fish and veg for breakfast. And can I just...
No.
You were fat as well.
I was a little bit on the fluffy side.
He was chub. So, this is what we have now for breakfast. I'm going to put a timer on.
Yeah.
So no riffraff.
Okay.
So I'm going to put a timer on so you can actually see... I don't even want to get into why I used to have that for breakfast. And then I used to have toast for breakfast.
I've been training since, I got qualified in 2006.
Yeah.
I started training probably in 2000.
Yeah.
You get bored. I got bored of doing the same stuff. One of my breakfasts used to be cottage cheese, oats, banana, peanut butter. That used to be one of my blended up shakes in the morning.
Oats, cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese for slow releasing protein, casein. Stupidness.
Okay, so we're going to put a stopwatch on. No, because I need my shaker.
Yeah, I've got my shaker.
And I need to put somewhere where they can see how long it takes. So, for people that are busy in the morning, I've got my work kit on. I went for a walk this morning, Ash went for a run. So we've got not that long until work starts. Ash is just full-time, lives his best life, doesn't have a boss. I work full-time. So
Semi-retired.
What are you doing?
I'm just getting ready.
I need the scale though, more than you do.
Oh, okay, yeah, discuss.
So, I'm going to put a timer on. I'm having a cookie crunch milkshake and Ash is having a...
Mint Aero hot chocolate.
So Ash is having a Mint Aero hot chocolate Herbalife shake and I am having a milk cookie crunch shake. So the timer, are we ready? Can you see? Less.
Do it.
Go. The timer's there, she can't see. The panic, I haven't even put any water in.
Rookie.
Water. So first thing for me is water. Then I put 2 scoops of protein, that's not even open. 2 scoops of protein drink. 2 scoops of protein drink mix in.
And you're, no.
Which comes is 28. If you're weighing it out, 28, 15 grams of protein in these. 28. Normally I don't weigh stuff, but where I'm on then half a tray of ice cubes for me. Just going to drown out Ash. He's not doing commentary.
I'm going to have my hot chocolate.
Yeah.
And continue reading my Arnie biography. Arnie, what a guy. One thing I've learned about Arnie, such a clever guy. And the thing is, because most people remember him from Terminator, Pumpkin Iron, he didn't really give him his best self, I don't think. So,
he's in love with Arnie.
And I wouldn't have normally chose to read an Arnie book if I'm fully honest. My sister got it for me, it was sitting there, so I thought, here we go with that. And
the cookie crunch, cookie crunch, you do 26 grams of that, 28 grams of medium. You're putting me under pressure. I've been talking.
Done.
You're done at let me lap you, 1 minute 55.
1:55. What would you choose? Would you have tuna?
So you've got
veg,
a mint chop.
Mint chop. You can't really see it.
Stop. So I've got the cookie crunch shake that if I was going to work, you would just put a lid on. Bam, got that. And if you were Ash and you were just a lady of leisure, you put it into a hot flask.
lady of leisure.
So that took
Needs to be a bit hotter.
2 minutes and 30 seconds for me, and
no.
1 minute 54 for Ash.
Normally I would have had a shower by now, but
What?
now I've got to enjoy Arnie's book
Ooh,
with my running stuff on.
Not nice. So 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to make a breakfast shake. 200 calories, 24 grams of protein, 15 grams of carbs, all the boring stuff, fills you up for, I don't know, so we have this and we'll probably have our first snack at 11, so 3 hours. So it fills you up for 3 hours, takes 2.5 minutes to make. That, over me personally, I used to have bread, toast or nothing, didn't I? So toast or nothing, and the toast, I'd eat it and you'd literally feel hungry in the same breath. If you have nothing, okay, you don't feel hungry, but then when you do start eating at like 11, 12 o'clock, you eat everything in sight. And then for Ash...
Some people would say, oh yeah, you should have natural food, or look, cut out the bisto, but that's 24 grams of protein. There's not many carbs in the veg. So if we was to compare the two, calorie for calorie, shake-wise in terms of nutrition, has got more nutrition, protein is probably, I would say that actually there's probably a little bit more protein in there. There's definitely a few more carbs in there, but they're slow releasing carbs. Low GI, so the body feels good, content, tick all the boxes, performance, body fat, firework. Okay, let's go.
So let's go. Have a good day, guys. That is how quick it is to make a Herbalife breakfast with no craziness or silliness going on.